My name is Justin, and I am an amateur chicken rancher. I'll be sharing with you a little bit about building a chicken coop and hopefully prevent you from going overboard, which is something I tend to do because relax, it's just a chicken coop. So, honestly, just chicken coop. I was raised on a ranch in western Montana, and I still have agriculture in my blood. There's a certain amount of pride that comes from raising your own food, and we thought the chickens would be an easy foray into doing that. They're easy to take care of, and there's lots of food that comes off of them. Also, they're a lot of fun. This is Polly. She's named so because she'll jump up and ride your shoulder like a parrot. Worst case scenario, we thought if this venture went sideways, the exit strategy is delicious. So, at any rate, they've been a lot of fun for us so far. So I'm a home brewer. Relax, have a home brew is the mantra I came from with relax, it's just a chicken coop, because I knew I was going to go overboard and build this thing way bigger than it needed to be and way more burly. Just chill out. It's just a chicken coop, honestly. So my goals for this thing, I wanted a coop big enough that I could get into and clean it out. I wanted to pick the eggs from the outside, keep the coyotes out, not one of these nice little urban ones. We've got room. Let's build something big enough to go in, right? Because they poop every day, without fail. So I contacted the guy that built our house, and I had a $1,000 lumber order with engineered trusses on the way, and I said, whoa, relax, it's just a chicken coop. So we called off the dogs. I said, I'm just going to use the scrap left over from building the house. Everything else I can get from Habitat Restore. If you haven't been there, it's a great place. So you can pick up siding, lumber, tools, electrical parts, all kinds of stuff. In reality, yeah, not so much. You're going to pick up a few things, but you're going to end up kind of bouncing all over the place. You're going to bang into lots of different stores, including Ace Hardware, Home Depot, Lowe's. You're going to bang your thumbs and need Band-Aids. You're going to bleed, I guarantee it. And you're going to need some liquid bandage to bandage up that ego a little bit because the thing isn't going so well. And you got to keep well lubricated while you're building this thing. So it went pretty well, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. When you get your chicks, you can start them in a nice little cage, which buys you some time because they don't need to get in a big coop right away. You have a couple of weeks. That's Boomer. He thought the chicks were pretty cool. Wasn't quite sure what they were. But that bought me some time to start constructing this thing and get it ready for them to move into. So, standard 6x6, 2x4 construction, 16-inch on center, 8 foot tall. Yeah, relax, it's just a chicken coop, right? So it started going up. The thing is burly. Of course, I overbuilt it. Now, my neighbors were convinced I was building an outhouse. Put the slant roof on it. I am going to paint a moon on the door. I think that's going to be absolutely perfect. But picked up the door and the window from Habitat Restore. The windows there, they get some nice natural daylight. You can crack it open, get some ventilation. Yeah, went again overboard. Relax. It's just a chicken coop. So did you know that if a chicken gets 18 hours of daylight, it'll lay eggs throughout the winter? Yeah, now my coop has a 7-day digital programmable timer with automatic daylight savings time adjustments to turn the lights on. And it has a lighting system that matches the house. That was half of the copper and everything that went into it. So chickens eat every day, I don't care what anybody says. So built this little bin, holds 25 pounds of food, that's half a bag. They can scratch at it, they can eat it, they can't poop in it. It's perfect. And a little bit of water tank in the side on a thermostatically controlled heater that keeps it from freezing. I know, overboard, it's just a chicken coop. Built a nice pen for these guys. It's 6 feet tall. That keeps predators out, and it keeps, ideally, them from flying out. The cool thing, I don't know if you can tell, right in the center there is a bunch of kitchen scraps. We don't have a compost bin. We have living composters. We get stuff out of that coop every single week that goes in the gardens. Built the nesting boxes. They can jump up from inside, but when my wife and I come home dressed up from work, we can pick the eggs from outside with a nice hinge lid. It works out pretty well. And you don't have to train the chickens. They jump right up in. It was absolutely amazing. So, you can see she's, happily, well, not really happy with me taking her picture. Takes about 20 weeks for them to get to maturity and start laying eggs, but if you do the math, we have 7 hens laying 1 egg a day every day. That's 49 eggs a week. That's a cholesterol party. I may look it, I can't eat that many, so our friends are getting lots of eggs. If you want to go completely overboard, there's a website dedicated for you. You can buy fancy chickens, fancy coops, and fancy pants. That's a chicken diaper. It can walk around your house without crapping on your carpet. Awesome. Who'd have thunk it? Anyway, not my style. So that's barn cat number 2. For the first 6 months of his life, he was absolutely convinced he was a chicken, and he'd hang out inside the pen with him. Now, the reason he's numbered is we live in the country, and you never know how long they're going to last. It also helps the coyotes keep score. So anyway, he's still around. I saw him this morning. Future additions, relax, it's just a chicken coop. Thermostatically controlled ventilation system with louvers and a draft fan. Get a nice metal roof, and I still need to finish the electrical. Right now, literally, I have an extension cord running to it to run all that stuff. Put a nice panel in. Yeah, relax, man. It's just a chicken coop. So thanks for the presentation. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Haas. This is Clyde, our rooster, giving you the high sign. Thank you.